guys, Coach Kenny here, and today we are going to talk about pre-race nutrition. So the first thing I want to speak about, which most of you probably have heard of, is what's called a loading phase. So loading phase is normally referred to as consuming excess amount of calories in the form of carbohydrates or fat, leading into your race, normally about anywhere between 1 to 5 days before. What I would suggest is starting probably about 3 to 5 days out, and then slowly tapering your calories down leading into the race days. So just for an example, you could start with 500 grams of carbohydrates 3 days out, then eat 400 grams of carbohydrates 2 days out, and then go back to, I guess you could say, more of like a balanced diet on the last day, just so you don't feel bloated and just so you don't have this extra fiber or anything else that might cause some GI distress. So the next thing that I wanted to bring up with pre-race nutrition is you need to try and decide throughout your prep whether or not you respond better with carbohydrates or fat. Most people do respond better with carbohydrates when it comes to any type of endurance sport, but some do respond better with fat. Carbohydrates you can load and they get stored in your muscle and your pancreas called glycogen, anywhere between 400 and 600 grams depending on body weight. Fat is not a macronutrient that you need to load or you need to eat excess amounts of leading into a race. Just make sure that you're eating enough calories so that you're full and that so you feel good leading into a race. I briefly already talked about this, but try your best to avoid high fibrous foods 1 to 2 days prior to the race. Fruits, vegetables, oatmeals, some other things too. These things might work with some, but I've heard not so great things with certain people when it comes to fructose and the types of fiber that come in fruit and vegetables. Thank you guys. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to